What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory. Lots of goals, lots of signings, and some more updates from Sorare in this one, so make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end. I did just want to take a quick 5 seconds to say a massive shout out to you lot in the community. Honestly, this channel is still going way better than I ever expected it to be. Of course, we are 40 odd episodes into this series now, and of course, when me and Cal uploaded episode 1 all them months ago, we just did not expect to get this sort of engagement on the channel. So if you guys, even if you're just watching, liking, not commenting, whatever, whoever is watching these videos, and I know a lot of you guys are commenting and stuff like that and sending me messages, I appreciate every single one of you, because you honestly, when I quite literally mean you make my day when I see a comment or when I see anything, any sort of positivity or that sort of stuff. I just really enjoy it, and of course I didn't really expect it for this channel, so it's just so nice, and it's making me so happy every day just seeing what we've built here on the channel. With that being said, please do remember to like and subscribe. Let's get into the episode for today.
How did I get here?
41. 41 episodes, Cal. How did we get here, man?
Yeah,
Crazy.
God knows.
Crazy. But yeah, as always, you boys are, getting them comments in still on the series, and we absolutely appreciate every single one of you boys. And yeah, a very action-packed comment section in the last one, and we can reveal that quite a lot. Well, everyone got points if you did comment, so congratulations. But the main man was Mr. Daniel, who of course Cal and top of the table Schmitter did pick. So congratulations to you two on the 3 points. And yeah, me High got 2, and Liam got 2 as well, and then MDK and Hot Freshie with 1. But yeah, I think it was a bit of a weird week, obviously, because the timings of the games and that sort of stuff. But I think Mihai came in my stream the other day, and he was saying, he was like, oh, when I seen that notification of Daniel scoring, he was just saying, oh, Schmidt is he's always getting the 3 pointer. So yeah, I think he's opened up the gap now. 6 points Schmidt has got on everybody else, and yeah, I will say stay tuned. Stay tuned, because I still think I'll stand by it. I still reckon it's up for grabs. It's up for grabs. I still think Schmidt is obviously likely to win, but I think anyone can still win the Comments Premier League. With that being said, don't forget to leave your comment on this video on who you think is going to be the best performing player in our gallery this weekend. And I forgot to mention in the video today, this is the last opportunity to enter the Comments Premier League for the Under 23 Road to Glory. So we have decided to make the final game week a double points. So whatever you score in the Comments Premier League this week will be double points. So if you get the correct one, you could earn 6 points.
Yeah, so Daniel, as we alluded to earlier, bagging for us, clutch performance, got us a little bit of AA as well in a nice little draw. And we'll just run through the people in the Comments Premier League first. So next it was big man Lee Tae-suk, who wasn't able to get the clean sheet but got 21 AA, which is lovely to see considering the last few weeks we've not really had many people with any AA going, so that was nice. And yeah, just to rub it in a little bit, Huang had an absolute stinker, um, conceding 3. So yeah, that was nice to see. But luckily wasn't put into a meaningful lineup. But the 3 players that we couldn't pick, well, one of them didn't play in Chris Brady, so we can ignore him.
Yeah.
But Jack McGlynn, not really doing too much, which is a surprise. Thought he would probably bag in one of the games, or get an assist, but yeah, just 16 AA against Saudi Arabia, and then
Mm.
nothing else in
Yeah, maybe
the game against Haiti.
maybe just a bit tentative, because of course he's still quite young, playing for his national team. Maybe he's a bit more playing a bit more conserved than maybe he would at Houston. I don't know. I didn't watch the
Yeah,
game, but
possibly.
yeah, potentially. And then
Yeah,
yeah, we
and
had
then Dante,
yeah.
big Dante gets a goal, and I think negative AA. Yep. Oh no, no, it was even.
Yeah,
Even
evens.
AA, bang on zero. Um, yeah,
Typical,
but
typical.
hey, he got the decisive, so I don't really care.
Absolutely. And we did actually have one more lineup that was sort of, like I said in the last episode, the timings were really awkward for recording because Sorare changed the game week times, and that kind of messes a little bit with the videos. So yeah, we do have this midweek lineup that went out, and of course you guys didn't get an opportunity to comment or anything like that to get involved in this one, but um, yeah, we did want to still show it just so you guys sort of know everything that's happening on the account. Unfortunately, we didn't get any reward from it. However, Pedro Vitti did get an assist, so I guess small positive in that regard. But yeah, we just included this midweek sort of awkward timing game week result that we got here as well. Are you looking to become a Sorare manager? If so, I would really appreciate if you use the link down below in the description to sign up, because you'll be helping out a small creator like myself, and also the benefit that you guys get from that is if you buy 5 cards from the auction house or the instant buy market, then you'll receive £50 in-game credits. So it has been a busy one on the business side of the account this week, and I'll throw you over to Cal to run you guys through what has been going on.
Yeah, so we went a bit mental on the signings coming in. We had a little bit of money left over. I think it was like £2.88. I think it was left over. Um, and with the Gold Cup going on, and just a few gaps in game weeks where they've been messing them up, we decided to get in some new faces. One not so new for the San Diego side in Alex Mighton. Managed to pick up his classic forward card, which will be quite handy. Um, that was only 50p or 51p. Juan Mosquera, the defender for Portland, got a good deal on him at 51p. Managed to rinse Satonio for him. I think it was like 70 or 80p on the market otherwise. And then a couple of players that you might have seen, well, you would have seen in the last lineup in the midweek one, Brian Gutierrez and Adilson Malanda, um, both brought in actually for that midweek. But also they're good players,
Yeah,
especially on their day. I know Malanda's had a little bit
yeah,
of a rough patch, which is why his price is quite low, but he has
yeah.
got
I,
it in him
th-
to get the good scores.
I think
Um,
like pretty much. I think just in general on Sorare at the moment it is everything is quite cheap right now, especially MLS. So
yeah,
we thought why not just have a little bit of fun, get a couple
yeah,
more
no,
players,
exactly.
strengthen the gallery and whatnot. So yeah,
Yeah, and that leads us to the last one. And Lil Abada picked him up quite cheap, as I saw the news that Anthony is now out for 6 to 8 weeks, which is not good news. Um, so decided to bring in another one just in case. And yeah, that was the incomings. No outgoings, as far as I'm aware. Um, yeah,
yeah,
no outgoings for now.
nice.
Just had to think then. It's
Yeah, just
been a
trying
hectic
to.
week.
Yeah, I think now is it's actually quite hard to have outgoings on Sorare. Like not that many people buying. So yeah,
Yeah.
we kind of thought the opposite. We're like, you know what? Why not be the opposite and try buy a couple of fun cards and yeah, just try and get the most out of the series whilst we can. And we're gonna go ahead and build some of the lineups with you guys today here on the video. And yeah, we'll start off with the first team for the week. And remember, of course, guys, you can comment any of these players that we are throwing into the lineup for the Comments Premier League. However, we will say that we'll likely end up probably changing these lineups when Predictifiers said all of its said its whatever you want to say, said its set its lineups or whatever, so we can double check. But yeah, we got Mosquera, McGlynn, Royce, Sealy, and then who did we say would be the last one?
I think it was Mighton for now,
Yeah,
but
yeah, it
I don't know
was
where he's
Myton.
just disappeared to.
Oh, he's
Um,
gone on holiday.
yeah, I don't
Nice.
blame him.
Who you think?
There we go.
McGlynn, captain? Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's against Is that Costa Rica?
Costa Rica. Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, might be. And he didn't play too well, to be fair. And
No, that's what's
Portland
tearing me
playing
up.
Toronto might be alright, but they are
Yeah, the
away.
poor Toronto team.
Yeah.
Um,
San Diego playing Dallas as well. Oof.
yeah. Yeah, Martin's probably the only one that's like
Not.
50-50 in this.
Mm,
If there's news that Lozano is back, he was only doubtful in the game. He wasn't completely out.
mhm.
So possibly he gets dropped
I'm
if
thinking.
Lozano's back.
I'm thinking mascara. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of
Yeah,
course,
it's just such
yeah.
great football,
I
isn't it?
will reiterate, guys. We could end up changing our mind and changing the lineups. What's best to do is, if you guys are watching this after the deadline, obviously just go on Cal's gallery and you can see exactly the lineups that we did set. But as things stand, we are going to go with yeah, these lineups as you can see on screen. Who was our last man here?
I
Malanda.
think it was
I think it was
Miranda,
Malanda.
yeah. And then Gutierrez captain.
Nice, very good. And
I guess we
I
should go for them.
think you've got first pick in the comments. Premier League this week, Cal.
Oh.
Who would you like?
Um
Oh,
oh that's a difficult one.
yeah. I think you. Oh wait, how am I still above you? I thought you got 3 points. Oh wait, what?
Yeah, you were slightly more than 3 points. You won
Oh
back to
yeah,
back week.
and I got 2 points in the last one as well, didn't I? So
Yeah.
yeah, nice.
Um. Oh,
Who you going
I'm
for?
gonna go for McGlynn because I feel like it's
Nice.
the smart thing to do, but uh, I
Some
don't know. In my heart, it says Mascara, but I'm just gonna back my head and go McGlynn.
McGlynn, nice, and then I'm gonna go with Mosquera because he's the one that I think he's gonna have a good
Yeah.
week. So yeah, so yeah. Remember to get your comments in the comments, Premier League guys. Who are you gonna go with? Are you gonna go with Mosquera like me, or McGlynn with Cal, or someone completely different? Let us know. Our channel has finally become a partner with YouTube, and that means that you boys can become a member on the channel. How you would do that is by clicking the join button down below, and you can see all the exclusive perks to becoming a member on this channel. Not only that, but you would be massively helping and supporting a small creator in myself, making more videos like this one for you guys to enjoy. So I would really appreciate if you did join our membership down below. Thank you. Let's get on with the video. Sorare have released a new promo, and it is the Power Up promo. And for those of you guys that haven't seen this, pretty much, I think if you purchase a player between now and whenever, July the 1st, you do get some XP with it, which is, I guess, just something cool to note that has been added to Sorare, I guess, during this sort of off season or the next week or so. And yeah, we will move on swiftly to the MLS, where San Diego had a bit of fun, didn't they, Cal?
They absolutely had some fun. Top of the league now. Just a absolute domination of the game against Vancouver. The score 5-3 away from home. I think it was at one point 4-1. I want to say no, it
Yeah,
wasn't. I
looks
lie.
like
It was 3-1. Then I think it went 3-2. Then 4-2,
I think it
and
would
then
have been
5-2.
it would have been 4-1 at one point. I think you are right.
It was
Yeah,
okay.
40 because in after Ilioski's fourth goal would have been 4-1.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when it
Yeah,
went
of course,
four
Ilioski gets four.
yeah, yeah, yeah. 4-1, 4-2, 5-2, 5-3.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. The main man, Ilioski. What an absolute
Mm,
weapon for the past 3 weeks. Finally gets his game starting and rewards it with 4 goals.
yeah,
And they were actually 4 decent goals. I think all 5 were actually fairly decent from San Diego. A couple of bangers for Vancouver as well. Um, but it was just an absolute bloodbath. I think Iloski got his hat trick in the first half, but I think it was separated by like 10 minutes or something stupid.
yeah.
Um, it was just a wild game.
Hmm.
McVeigh manages to keep the game at bay with a clearance off the line. I think that would have made it 3-2. I think that's why I'm getting confused.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, doing dry things, scoring 99. One thing I will say is I thought it would have been a guarantee that Iloski would have got 100 points, but you only get 90 if you get 40 A's. So not sure how I feel about that. But yeah, got lucky, got some AA with that. Would have been pretty upset, but I've seen
Now,
worse.
now, do you remember our conversation that we had, or 20 odd episodes ago, or whatever it was, about the cap being at 100?
Yes.
This would have been one of the rare occasions where a player would have scored over 100 if there wasn't a cap at 100. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll re-ask you the question, Cal. Do you still think there should be a 100 cap? Oh.
I think it goes both ways. I'm open for it. Like if
Yeah.
someone's gonna get less than zero, it can happen, and it probably will happen at some point. Then fair game.
Hmm.
And if
Well, I mean,
and at that point have over 100 as well.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think it go like this also ties into the argument that we had in that many moons ago. Well, it wasn't an argument, just a debate. That like obviously it's a very rare occasion. There is very like bro scored 4 goals. When does that? That doesn't happen very often. You know what I mean? So I think we were talking about that. That was part of our debate back at way back when we were sort of saying it barely ever happens. Just if it ever on the off chance that it ever did happen, yeah, let's just treat him. You know what I mean? Give him a couple of extra points, whatever it was. So yeah, I think that would have been a bit of fun to see. But yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, nonetheless, the stack obviously done very well, and well,
yeah, definitely.
bit of a bittersweet one, I guess, because 430 points is great, but only 10 essence, no money returned, and that is because CJ, yeah, CJ was just CJing, and yeah, I guess it's one of those, isn't it? Sort of like, well, I mean, you would have hit the streak, right? So you get a little bit of
Yep.
return investment, but ultimately, you would obviously like to see a tiny bit more when you can. With that being said, I don't think I've shown the spreadsheet for a little while on the
Ooh,
San Diego
yeah.
stuff. So I will sort of reiterate, guys. Obviously, the spreadsheet and stuff is always linked in the description of these videos. But so if you want to, open it and have a little look yourselves, feel free. Because yeah, sometimes I forget to show it, but you can just come onto the spreadsheet and look at the San Diego stuff just to see, if any of you guys are interested in how much we've returned and that sort of stuff. And you can see we've roughly returned about 50%, which is pretty good considering we're not that far through the season, which is well on
I think
top
it's
of
the halfway point.
yeah, well on top of being 53%, we also I mean look at the essence that is shielded. That's
Yeah.
quite a good amount of essence. So yeah, I think generally speaking, the San Diego stuff. I mean they're top of the league. Obviously, it's going pretty good. So yeah, just yet to really, I guess, hit that like mental game week. I mean, obviously we had that one not too long ago that was like potentially could have won us the lot, but yeah, I think it's always fun. I think I definitely don't regret us adding this sort of little side hustle to the
Yeah.
episodes because it's just I think it's nice. Not only does it bring like a different dynamic to the videos, but it's just nice to sort of keep, I guess, track with the team and follow their progress for a season. I don't know how much we would have cared that San Diego were top of the table right now had we have not got the stack, of course. So yeah, always fun to see. And I guess looking forward, Cal, what are we thinking about the stack? Are you thinking about just keeping it the same, changing things? What do
Yeah,
you
of course.
reckon? What the same?
Yeah, it's yep, gonna be the exact same. The only thought I had was maybe Lozano's back.
Mm,
However, I don't think he is, and they probably won't rush him back because it is the second injury he has had, a similar injury anyway.
mm,
Um, so they'll probably just give him an extra week or so. But in good news, he is training. I think I saw, so he's not far away from being being back. But I mean, you can't drop Iloski after scoring four.
Yeah,
It'd just be a disservice to him.
and
And
the
I think he probably keeps that spot anyway,
yeah,
with Dryer and Lozano on either wing. So it could
yeah.
be even more goals.
I think if for those of you guys that were in the stream just before the deadline closed, I think me and Cal were having this sort of I guess the talking point about what Ilioski hadn't started a game or something, and then I was saying to you like, oh, it's risky to put him in, but like it's a risk that I think most people would take. So luckily, we did put him in there because I think we were debating between him and Bombino, right? And Bombino obviously did awfully, and obviously we made the smart. I guess in this situation it really helps that we are following San Diego closely because me and you both had the same thought process of San Diego aren't good at defending, they're just good at scoring goals. So we went with the double forward rather than the double defender, and it definitely paid off because yeah, we pretty much picked perfectly. Really, I guess the only thing we could have done is well, I guess put Oni instead of Yepe, but you know, never really do it. Like it's not that much of a difference, and we're not. I mean, I don't think that was necessarily the smart thing to do, as Yepe's been fantastic this season. So yeah,
Yeah, I also want to say that I think the XP would play a factor in that, and Yepe has definitely got a higher level
okay,
than Oni. I'm not sure what it is. I think I've maxed out the main first teamers, so Yepe's probably on a
Fif-
stupid XP level now.
says 15 for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
and yeah, I think Oni's only on like 12. I think so.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So I think, well, yeah. Obviously, when you take XP into account, and also the fact that Yepe has just been the best midfielder, so we were always just going to put him in. So yeah. So moving forward, I think Dallas, obviously away not ideal, but Dallas are terrible. So hopefully,
Yeah,
San Diego can just win what 7-0. Probably take that right.
I wouldn't even put it past them.
uh,
That's the worst thing.
Yeah, and then Houston, that's pretty favourable fixture as well, especially at home. Chicago will be a
Yeah,
tough one, but again, San Diego have been so good. So then Toronto, licking your lips at that. Another
yeah.
Vancouver one, Nashville. So yeah, it's looking good for the San Diego boys, and in general, the side hustle is flying. So that is all we have time for in the Under 23 Road to Glory today. Of course, a brilliant episode once again, and just really love recording this series with Cal. He's been brilliant this whole season. If you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, enjoying making it, then please do remember to like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll catch you guys in a future video. Peace.